Traditional use of plants for food and medicine and the impact of climate change in Rizal, Zamboanga del Norte. Introduction. This study highlights the important role of indigenous knowledge system practices in food security, healthcare, and environmental conservation in Rizal, Zamboanga del Norte. This examine how local communities rely on traditional plants that threats posed by climate change and modernization and the need to preserve this knowledge. Theoretical framework. This study uses three frameworks to explore indigenous knowledge in Rizal, Zamboanga del Norte. TEK, indigenous community knowledge of ecosystem supports sustainable farming, biodiversity, and climate adaptation. Transmission theory is the knowledge such as plant use is passed down through oral tradition and mentorship, ensuring its continuity. Next is the climate change adaptation framework. Indigenous practices help communities adaptation to climate change by fostering resilience and sustainability. Objectives. This research aims to explore traditional plant-based practices for food and medicine in Rizal, Zamboanga del Norte. This assesses the impact of climate change on these practices. This identifies key plants, documents their traditional use, examines climate change effects, and explore community adaptation strategies. The study also provides recommendations for social workers to help preserve these practices and support adaptation environmental changes. Okay, this methodology focuses on collecting qualitative data through interviews to understand traditional plant knowledge, food and medicinal plant usage, and climate change observation from a local farmer's perspective. Discussion analysis. The team 1 is, the finding is revealed that indigenous plant knowledge preserved through generations, ensuring both practical survival and cultural continuity. The interpretation is emphasized that this knowledge is not just about sustenance but also play a important role in maintaining cultural identity and heritage. Team 2. The findings is indicate the staple crops like long beans and cassava play an important role in sustaining food security through subsistence farming. The interpretation is highlights how prioritizing subsistence farming over commercial agriculture strengthens community resilience and independence by using reliable food sources. Team 3. The findings is highlights the reliance on indigenous medicinal plants like Blomea balsamifera and Levigata in treating common illnesses. Particularly in communities with limited access to modern healthcare. The interpretation is reinforced how the indigenous plant knowledge contributes to community resilience by offering accessible, natural, and remedies that support for well-being. Team 5. The findings reveal that due to the high cost of modern fertilizers, the farmers are adapting by relying on organic farming methods. This shift highlights the resilience in the face of economic and environmental challenges, particularly those brought on by climate change. The interpretation is connect this to broader sustainability efforts, showing how farmers are embracing traditional and organic practices to maintain agricultural productivity despite sa financial constraints. Team 5. The findings is indicate that due to minimal government support, communities depend on indigenous knowledge and local resources to sustain their farming and healthcare needs. This demonstrates their strong sense of self-reliance and innovation in overcome challenges. The interpretation underscores how local expertise and traditional practices serve as essential tools for resilience, ensuring food security and healthcare access despite of external limitations. Conclusion and recommendation. The conclusion of this finding, the study underscores that traditional knowledge, subsistence farming, and herbal medicine are important for community resilience. Recommendation is that focus preserving indigenous knowledge by supporting sustainable farming and integrating herbal medicine into healthcare. Practical application and policy implications. The conclusion, indigenous knowledge play an important role of food security and healthcare and environmental adaptation But the challenges is like agricultural costs and climate change hinder resilience. The proposal The recommendation is the proposal that focuses on preserving indigenous knowledge that support the sustainable farming and integrating herbal medicine into the healthcare. Next is the future research. So the future research should focus on scientifically validating indigenous herbal medicine and exploring adaptive farming strategies in response of climate change. Thank you.